Hey folks, it's been a long time. Well, I'm planning to come back to make videos for Ultimate. And for my first video, I'm going to talk about an interesting mechanic in the game, attack canceling. It's very simple to do and potentially has a lot of applications. Basically, in this game you can cancel any grounded attack with a jump. This goes for jabs, tilts, smashes, and dash attacks. Dash attacks specifically can also be cancelled with a grab. I'll be showing you some cool things you can do by using these cancels. Though before we get started, I need you to set your C stick to tilt. It'll also help enormously if you map one of your shoulder buttons to jump, unless you use claw grip, because we'll need to cycle between jump and C stick instantly for this tech. And just one last thing, for this tutorial, we'll be hitting the C stick forwards to do our dash attacks, instead of pressing A to avoid accidentally buffering a jab. With all that said, let's first get into dash attack cancel. Do this by simply running, and whenever you want to initiate it, C stick forwards. Then within the first few frames of the dash attack, release the control stick and instantly hit jump. I suggest trying it in half speed first to get a hang of the timing. Okay, so how is this any different than just running then throwing out an aerial? Well, if you look closely, cancelling the dash attack actually halts all your forwards momentum. So by holding backwards after the aerial, you can retreat much farther than doing it the normal way. This makes short hop neutral air for certain characters safe on shield. Not only can you do a neutral air, but you can also do an up air or a down air simply by doing all the same inputs, but after the jump, hit the control stick up or down. Using back air with dash attack cancel has some notable applications, and the input is actually easier. After the dash attack cancel, instead of putting your control stick back to neutral, smash it in the opposite direction. The result is not only a momentum halt, but you also immediately reverse it. This can help with platform tech chasing. For example, if you fake a dash in one direction, it may bait them to roll the other way. Then just quickly dash attack cancel back air to catch them. Now, Rosalina specifically has a special use for attack cancelling. This is because Luma's dash attack animation does not get cancelled, while Rosalina's does. This allows you to throw out a dash attack with Luma, while an aerial with Rosalina, which opens up all sorts of new combo possibilities. Dash attack neutral air is really good, since they can combo into each other. At low percents, you can follow up with an up smash, at high percents, an up air. Rosalina can also make great use of dash attack cancelled grab. The inputs for this are the same. Dash forwards, hit your C stick forwards to initiate dash attack, then immediately input grab. Luma will dash attack, comboing into Rosalina's grab at any percent, due to Luma's relatively fixed knockback. This can potentially be a good approach option, because it throws out a hitbox and a grab at virtually the same time, leaving the opponent with very limited options. Some characters use low crouches to avoid getting grabbed. Rosalina's dash attack cancel grab can counter this. I also found a death combo where she can carry the opponent across the stage with dash attack and jab, and a smash attack finish. It involves not only the dash attack cancel, but also cancelling the neutral air with an air dodge. I'll make a separate video going into detail with this combo. What I want to focus on here is cancelling the aerial with an air dodge. So after the dash attack cancel, Rosalina is supposed to do a neutral air, but if you hit shield immediately after jump, she'll instead air dodge, meaning if you instantly hit down after air dodge, Rosalina will waveland while Luma attacks, which will allow her to follow up with an attack separately, or to simply control space. Alright, so with dash attack cancelling explained, let's dive right into tilt cancelling. This is also very easy, simply hit the C stick in the opposite direction, then instantly input jump right after. Now how this works is that the forward tilt turns your character around, and the jump cancels the forward tilt animation. If timed correctly, your character will automatically do a neutral air right after the turnaround. This also works for back air by hitting forward after the jump input. Again, you might be asking, why not just turn around and aerial normally? The reason is because turning around with the forward tilt cancel is actually a bit faster than turning around with your control stick. And as you'll soon see, smashing a stick to turn around is much easier than slightly tilting the stick to turn around during long combos that utilize attack cancelling. Anyways, how can this be applied? Well, taking advantage of the fact that you can tilt while walking, let's say you're walking forwards and you're getting too close to do a reverse aerial rush back air. Instead, you can do a forward tilt cancel to throw out a quick back air. Okay, so for our next application, we have attack cancelled item throw. In Ultimate, you can no longer air dodge throw items, which makes insta throwing items much more difficult. But with tilt and dash cancelling, you can instant throw items with just a couple of inputs, and as a bonus, it also increases your item grab range. The inputs are exactly the same as tilt cancelling. Simply stand beside an item, hit C-stick forward, then instantly jump. If done correctly, you'll automatically grab, then short hop throw the item. You can change the direction of the throw by hitting the control stick in the direction you want immediately after the jump input. All this applies to walking or running up to the item as well. Now the only constraint is that you can't use this tech for items resting on platforms, but items on the ground or items being thrown at you are all fair game. Alright, so this last ability that I'm going to talk about doesn't require you to cancel an attack to perform, but the inputs are so similar that I'm going to include it in this video, and because it's also really useful for extending combos. I don't know exactly what to call this. It has the effect of a perfect pivot aerial in Smash 4, but it's faster and farther. It's kind of like a reverse aerial rush, but it's done during a foxtrot, not while running. So for simplicity's sake, I'll just refer to it as an instant reverse aerial. First, the instant reverse back air. To do this, you have to dash forwards, then hit your C-stick in the opposite direction, and while still holding your control stick forwards, instantly jump. You can hit the C-stick anytime before your foxtrot animation is over. If done correctly, your character will boost forwards with a back air. If you want to do a neutral air, same inputs, but let go of the control stick right after you've hit your C-stick. Same idea applies for up air and down air, except you're just hitting up or down immediately after the C-stick input. Now I just want to note, this technique can technically be done with just the control stick alone, but not only is it harder to perform, especially during a combo, but it also doesn't let you do the turnaround aerial during a later part of your foxtrot, which means you won't get to add extra distance. Okay, so with all that explained, let's get into some applications. First off, instant reverse aerials can allow you to extend combos, which by normal means is either very difficult or impossible. Here's an example with Fox that utilizes this tech. After the down tilt, do an instant reverse back air, which will bring you close enough to link a dash attack, followed by a down air. If you fast fall it, you should be able to down tilt into another instant reverse back air. Now here's one with Inkling. Start off with a down throw into an instant reverse neutral air. This sets you up for a back air right afterwards, which can lead into another down throw, and finally an instant reverse back air. In general, whenever you launch the enemy in a low diagonal trajectory, this tech can come in handy if you need to quickly turn your character around for follow-ups. You can also use this in a dash dance for a nice little fake out. By dashing away, then right as you dash towards, just do the instant reverse back air input. Now there are a few constraints with attack cancelling overall. There are certain moves that can't be cancelled, example being Villager and Isabelle's dash attacks, and Mega Man's forward tilt. Also, it seems you can only short hop with this tech, and not full jump. You may have noticed that I didn't talk about any applications for cancelling jab or smash attacks. That's mainly because I haven't found anything really useful for it. Well, that about wraps it up for attack cancelling. I hope you guys found it helpful. I'm sure there are a lot more applications that can be found with this technique, so feel free to experiment with it. But with that said, thanks for watching, happy smashing, and I'll see you guys soon.